more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. And if you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. Because you're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
Welcome back to One Podcast.
This is a family podcast where we discuss everyday family issues. If you're new to the podcast, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
If you have any comment or anything that you want to discuss or you want to talk about the podcast, put it on the comment section. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. When you look around all that is happening this period, for a while now, people will be like, because of the pandemic that's going on, the COVID and all that, the impact of the pandemic has hit a lot of families so hard. People are struggling. A lot of businesses are struggling at the same time. Big corporations have laid a lot of people off. They've made a lot of redundant. Many families lost their livelihood. They lost their jobs. Understand? Because of this pandemic. Small businesses, they can't cope. Some of them have closed, and they don't even know when they're coming back. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So the government, they put up a welfare system. The welfare system has been on for a long time, right? It's there so that people can fall back on it. Even some people now, they are working from home. That's for long, they're falling back on. But still, people are struggling as well. Are you getting me? So, but the thing is that the government are cutting benefits as well at the same time, putting a lot of families in hardship, putting a lot of families in poverty. And the irony of it is that most people are in support of it. And I don't know why. Do you understand? That's the reason why, I want us to talk about it. I want us to look into why there's stigma, why they're making people shame of claiming the welfare benefit that is rightfully theirs.
Yeah. Like, following on to that, since the introduction of welfare benefits, it's been attached to stigma and stereotypes. The benefits were set up in case that you lost your job. For example, you're made redundant, you can't work because of ill health, and you're looking for a job, and it's something to fall back on as you are getting in and out of jobs. So what people forget to understand is that unless you're entitled to it, you can't get the benefit. That means that if you're qualified to get it, it's your right.
Yeah, that's like I said, it is your right. Okay, let's put it this way. At the moment, right, like I said earlier, what if there's no welfare system? Let's just look at the scenario. Let's look at the big picture. Okay, what if there's no benefit system during this pandemic? Do you think the government can cope?
No, not really.
How can they cope? When they're telling people to stay home. Okay, you told us to stay home. How are we going to feed our families?
Mm-hmm.
All those small businesses that are losing their livelihood, how are they going to cope? People are staying home. When you are home, right, you have to eat. You have to pay your bills. Do you understand? How are you going to do that if there's no welfare benefit? Do you understand? Okay. Don't you think there will be a lot of crime?
Yeah, there would actually.
Don't you think that people are going to pass on this, they were going to spread the COVID more because they want to go out to work. They have to leave home to find something for the kids to eat. There will be a lot of stealing in shops and everything because people don't have any money. That is the reason why the welfare benefit is set up. Do you understand? It's there so that people can fall on. They're going to fall back on it when something like this happen. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
But they are making it look as if it's something bad. They're putting stereotypes and stigma into it. You understand? So that's the reason why welfare benefit was created. Do you understand? So that people can, when you lose your job, when you can work, you can claim the benefit. Like you said earlier, that is your right. Understand? There's a process, there's a procedure before you claim it.
Mm-hmm.
If through the whole procedure, before you get that, the government already knows that you're qualified to get it before they give it to you.
Because they have your files and everything.
You already applied for it, then they will give it to you. So if you are not qualified to get it, you can't. So if you're getting benefit, welfare benefit, that means it's your right. You are entitled to it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that you are entitled to, you shouldn't be ashamed of getting it because it's your entitlement. Do you understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why. These people shouldn't be like looking at it like in a situation where why here, because this pandemic have showed people and let people understand that when it was set up, like they said, during the people that fight for it, people that get to war to establish this system, they know what they did, they know why. So that everybody will gain from it. Those that are not working, those that are disabled, those that are having children to raise. Do you understand? Those that are looking to go to work, those that are looking for job, it's there to push everyone along. And you find out that most of them that are even struggling on that is are the poor families.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? And they're attacking it. They're making it look bad. They're looking at people that are on benefit. Understand?
They don't have that much money.
No. They're making them that little one they're getting, they're making them to feel bad to get.
Yeah. So we've been focusing on the why people are on the welfare benefits. We haven't really been focusing on the stereotypes and the stigma that is associated to it.
The stigma and stereotype that are associated to it didn't start now. It's been going on for a long time. The media, they've been trying, some sections of the media that have been trying to turn people against each other, to turn people against their own family members. They start looking at their family members as scroungers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They're looking at their own family members as lazy people. Do you understand? And they're making some of them to even look like less human. They're not human enough, which is very, very bad. When the society, when they turn you against each other, together, when they turn you against each other, when there's no more compassion towards one another, right? They will take that opportunity, they will take the advantage of it, understand, to take away your rights. They will just take away your rights in your eyes. In front of you, they take away your rights.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah. And like some argue that people are abusing the privilege. That they even saying that they don't want to work whatsoever. And when others are working, they will be at home doing nothing. So they even said that some are having more children just to be on the benefit.
The question I always ask when it comes to that, when they're saying that some more people are abusing the privilege, when they're saying that some people don't want to work, when they're saying that some people are just making more children, the question I always ask the person or whoever is saying it is this: that person that is on welfare benefit, that person that is saying he doesn't want to work, right? Is that person entitled to that benefit.
Yeah, they are entitled to the benefit.
If they are entitled to it, that means they qualify to get it, right? Case dismissed. Is that right? If they're not entitled to get it, there's no way they're going to get it. Do you understand? Most people are getting angry. They're saying, yeah, I'm working, and they're not working. Do you understand? If you don't want to work, stay at home and get it and see how you feel.
Yeah.
If you can live on it, good to you.
Yeah. That actually reminds me of a quote that I've heard before. It says that, don't forget, if they come for me in the morning, they will come for you in the night. That meaning is like, it means that now that they're criticizing people, like you said before, their welfare, if you end up on the welfare benefit, when it's your turn, nobody will stand up for you because you've been there criticizing everybody who's been on the welfare benefit.
Yeah, that's where it is. When they, like I said, when they put division, because that's what media always do, they will put division. They will make you to start hating each other. They make you to start doubting the unity. They even doubting why you are existing. Understand? They're attacking the smaller section of the community because those on benefit, they're small. Forget about the pandemic, right? The pandemic has, at least now, you have taught people a lot of lesson. They're supposed to know that, yes, it can happen to anybody at any time.
Just like that.
Just like that. You never know when it will happen to you. You know, it's something that we're taking for granted, this welfare benefit. Do you understand? A lot of people have taken it for granted. Now they're supposed to know that the system is set up in a situation whereby we can carry each other along as we're going. Do you understand? We are losing the compassion. You know, that is the most important. We're supposed to look out for each other. We're supposed to look at, instead of some people being busy looking at their neighbors that are on benefit. Understand? Why they are busy looking at their neighbors that are on benefit, their neighbors that are buying cars, traveling, they're saying that they are doing that because of we are paying for them. You're going to work, they are not going to work. They're using the money to travel and all that, which is even funny to me because how can you be, working and all that, traveling and all stuff like that? Are you getting me? They are focusing on all that. The government are busy.
Just giving themselves a raise.
They're giving themselves a raise. You understand?
Yeah.
They're giving themselves the contract and everything. Are you getting me? Like what the quote you said, when they come for me at night, what does it mean is that, yeah, they come in for me at night and there's no one there to speak up for me, right? Then when they come for you,
nobody's going to be there.
Nobody's going to be there either to talk or even like to support. That's what life is. So people should focus mainly on the things that matters most. It's not looking at some people that are already down. You want to match on them.
You want to make them even worse.
Make them even worse.
Because when the thing is, when people think about, for example, when people think about criminals, let's just say that when they think about criminals, they only think about the stuff that they've done. They don't think about what made them do all of that. They don't think about the thing that escalated it to that point.
That's what I'm saying. Mostly, like I said, people are struggling. There's a lot of hunger going on. But when they're making you to be shamed, you can't speak out. People are dying in silence. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Some people, due to the way they cut out the benefit and everything, even they reform the benefit, some people, they stay 6 weeks before they get their benefit, this welfare benefit. Some, they are making them shame because of how they portray it. They don't want to claim it, but it's their right in order for support. They prefer to be going to sleep with hunger. They prefer to asking family members for help instead of applying
because
our government, because it's their right, but they don't want to do it.
Because if you keep asking your family, wouldn't that like it will give? If it was me, it would make me feel embarrassed in front of my family members. Because if it was a benefit from the government, people would understand. They would understand why. If it's your family, it will just be.
But asking your family members every time, families are there to help each other, right? That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're doing that based on pride, do you understand? While the system is already there, when you were working, you already pay into it, and it was set up there for you when you're struggling.
They done it. Done it for that kind of cause.
The kind of things for you to like live until you get back to your feet.
Yeah.
But because of pride and shame, you don't want to take what is rightfully yours. That's when it becomes something that I don't really understand. So they're making all these things just for people to be ashamed of it. They're making people to feel less human, to feel, I don't know.
To feel like a lower standard.
A lower standards when they're on welfare benefit. Understand? Why it's not supposed to be like that? What about, I don't know, it's something that, to me, the people should stand up for.
And in my opinion, I feel like that's a bit childish.
It's not really bad. It's not childish. It's something that is been going on. They're putting that idea. They're putting it, feeding you with lies. Mm-hmm. Feeding people, a lot of people with lies. Feeding people is something that be hearing often. And because of that, people are ashamed. They don't want to associate themselves with something like that. They're looking at it as if that people that are doing it,
it's like a disease.
As a disease. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. While it's not supposed to be like that. That does not mean that you're not supposed to work. Do you understand? People are working. If you are qualified to get to work, you're gonna go to work. But if you don't have any job, and you know that you have no job, and there's a system for you to take while you're looking for a job, you have to take it. Because, do you understand? To keep yourself instead of struggling. Because you don't want people to see you that you're on welfare benefit.
Yeah.
To me, that's not right. Do you understand? That is not right at all. Yeah.
So it's about high time that we look out for each other and take care of one another, because in this pandemic, I'd say that togetherness is literally the most important thing at the moment. So social welfare is your right, and in case there's a change in your circumstances, don't allow anyone or anybody to deter you from what's rightfully yours.
You said it more than even the way I was even trying to like put it together. It's your right. You shouldn't allow anybody to deter you from doing that. Understand? You have to take care of your family. The pandemic, we should look out for each other. We should call our family members. Take a phone, call out, check on each other and know how they're doing. Understand? People are dying in silence. People are struggling a lot. And it's our right, it's our responsibility to look out for each other. Mm-hmm. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. This is Nwano Podcast. And please subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Don't forget that family is everything. Thank you.
Thank you.